and welcome back to the classes by Mrs. Monisha. Today we are here with the new topic, area of triangles. Triangles, we have already learned what are triangles, what are the types of triangles. So today we are going to learn about the area of triangles. So a triangle is a three-sided figure. Okay. So the very first formula that you will learn is half into base into height. Okay, or let's say height. Now, what is the base and what is the height? Suppose you want to consider this as the base, the side BC. Then the altitude corresponding to the side BC will be representing the height of the triangle. So, half into base, if I say BC, then height will be, say this is AD, square units. Okay, so this is the area of a triangle with formula half base into height. Now, if you change the base, then the corresponding altitude will also change. For the base BC, the altitude is AD. And if I take the base as AC, that is half into, if I take the base as AC, then the altitude will be, let's name this as BE. Similarly, if you change the base to AB, then the altitude will become CF. So, your base and your altitude, they should be corresponding to each other. Alright, but all the three cases will fetch you the same answer for the area of the triangle. That means half into BC into AD will be equal to half into AC into BE, which is equal to half into AB into CF. So in all these three cases, you will get the area of the triangle. So any one of the three you can use, but keeping in mind whichever base you are using, you have to use the corresponding altitude. You cannot use the base as BC and the altitude as BE. No, you cannot use that. If you are using base as BC, the altitude has to be AD. If you are using the base as AC, the altitude has to be BE. And if you are using the base as AB, then the altitude has to be CF. Only then you can get the area of the triangle. Alright? Fine. Now, let us come to the area of a triangle whose base and altitude are not known. Rather, we know the three sides of it. Say A, B, C. The length of three sides are known to us instead of knowing the base and the altitude. So for this, we will be using a formula named as Heron's formula, and some textbooks you will also see this to be as Hero's formula. So it refers to the same formula. This means, according to this formula, the area will be equal to square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C square units. Now what is this S? Where S is the semi-perimeter, half into A plus B plus C. What is semi-perimeter? What is perimeter of a triangle? Sum of all three sides, A plus B plus C. So semi means half of it. This is the perimeter of a triangle, sum of all three sides. So semi-perimeter means the half of it. That means that is your P by 2. Okay, the half of your perimeter is semi. Semi means half. So here the area of the triangle by Heron's formula is square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C is equal to the area, and what S represents, it is the semi-perimeter, that is half of A plus B plus C. Alright, this is the basic or the most important formula. Using this formula, you can find out area of an equilateral triangle, area of an isosceles triangle, as well as area of a right angled triangle. So, keeping this area formula in mind, if I keep particularizing the triangles, say if I make it as an equilateral triangle, that is all three sides are same. So what was the formula we used here? Okay, we will be using this formula to obtain the formulas for the particular triangles. Say first is your equilateral triangle. So in an equilateral triangle, we know that all the three sides are equal. So each side we name it, or let us give the value for each side to be as A. Okay, each side measures A. So at, or A units, whatever you say, A unit, be it meter, centimeter, whatsoever unit. Okay, so as per this formula, so your semi-perimeter would be A plus A plus A, sum of all three sides by 2, that is 3A by 2. Alright, now coming to the formula for area, that is square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So in your case, all three are the same. So S into S minus A whole cube, because here S minus A, S minus B and S minus C is all the same thing, because everywhere your A, B and C is same, because it's equilateral triangle. So A. So B and C all refer to A. So now this we have to find out this. So this is square root of, what is the value of S? 3A by 2. So 3A by 2 into, again in place of S you are putting 3A by 2 minus A whole cube. So that is 3A into 3A minus 2A by 2, taking the LCM, whole cube, that is 3A, this is A by 2 whole cube. Okay, 3A minus 2A is A by 2. So now this becomes square root of 3A, this is A cube by 2 cube is 8. Okay, now we already had a 2 here, 3A by 2. Alright, so this becomes 3 square root, this is A to the power 4 by 2 into 8 is 16. So now taking this out of the root, what do we get? A square by 4 into root 3. Root 3, so that means your formula becomes, just setting it up, root 3A by A square by 4. A to the power 4 comes out of the root sign. When you take the square root of this, it becomes A square. Square root of 16 is 4 and square root of 3, because it's an irrational number, so root 3. We are keeping it as it is. So root 3 by 4 A square, this much square units. So for equilateral triangle, the area is equal to root 3 by 4 A square. Alright, I suppose this was clear. So using the generalized formula, this Heron's formula is a general formula that you can use to find the area of any triangle. So using the Heron's formula, I have shown you the derivation, how to find the area of an equilateral triangle. Alright, I hope this is clear. Now, changing the triangle to a isosceles triangle. Now, what is an isosceles triangle? An isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal and the third side is the unequal side. Alright, so A and B I am taking. So, what is an isosceles such triangle? Here we are taking AB is equal to AC is equal to A, and your BC we are taking as B. So again going by the Heron's formula, so what will be the semi-perimeter? A plus B by 2, that means 2A plus B by 2, which means A plus B by 2. This is the semi-perimeter. Now going to the formula for area, this becomes square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Now here your A and B, they are same. What is it? Here C represents the B, alright, the third side. So here it becomes A plus B by 2. In this case we will write a plus b by 2 minus a. So a, yes, again here a plus b by 2 minus, in place of b we will write a only over here, and in place of c this is representing the third side. So, or for your benefit what we can do is okay, a1 b1, this is for your benefit. Why? So that you don't get a confusion over here. a1 b1 a1 a1 b1 a1 a1. Okay, so here this is the formula and putting the values here. This is the values. Okay, and for the case of this, that is a1 plus b1 by 2 minus b. Okay, the side C representing b1. All right, now when you are simplifying this, what do we get? a1 plus b1 by 2 into a1 plus a1 plus, this is your b by 2, so this is cancelled. Okay, so this is cancelled, and so here we get b by 2 b1 by 2 b1 by 2, and here it is a1 minus b1 by 2. Now what is the formula for a plus b into a minus b? That is a squared minus b squared, special products. So this becomes a1 squared minus b1 squared by 4. Why? Because this is a plus b into a minus b. So a1 squared minus b1 squared by 4, and this is b1 by 2 whole square. So now taking b1 by 2 outside the root, because it is b1 by 2 whole square, so it's coming out of the root, it becomes b1 by 2. Here this becomes 4 times a1 square minus b1 square by 4. Now this 4 can be taken out of the root, so b4 out of the root means it becomes 2. So b2 into 2 becomes 4, and this is 4 a1 square minus b1 square. So this is the formula for equilateral triangle. So for isosceles triangle. So for isosceles triangle, the area becomes 1 by 4 b1. Here let me come to the general form now. Let b1 be the unequal side, and this is 4a square minus b square, where a is your equal sides and b is the unequal side. Okay, so this is the area for isosceles triangle. What is it? That is b by 4, or you can write 1/4 b into square root of 4a square minus b square, where b represents the unequal side and a represents the equal sides. So see, using Heron's formula, I had shown you the area of an equilateral triangle. Now we have proved the area of an isosceles triangle. All right. Now, you know what is a right angle triangle, right? A right angle triangle is a triangle in which you have, this is leg 1, this is leg 2. Now what is legs of a right angle triangle? Legs. The word legs refer to the arms or the sides of the triangle which includes the right angle. So you can see, if I name this as ABC, so here you see AB and BC. These two are the legs. Why? Because see, it's in the shape of a leg. Okay, so this is a leg. All right, your leg. This is your leg. Okay, so this is in the shape of a leg. That's why they are called the legs of a right angle triangle. Now for a right angle triangle, some of us have already learned the formula in the lower classes. That is, area is equal to half into leg 1 into leg 2, or we can write half into product of legs. Now how is this formula derived? How do we get this formula? This formula also can be derived using our Heron's formula. Let us see. Now, because it is a right angle triangle, say let us name this as ABC. So, because it's a right angle triangle, so we know that hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Alright. So, for this right angle triangle, how do we find the area? Let us see. So here in this case you have to note first one thing, that is here all the three sides are equal or unequal, whatever it will be the case. So semi-perimeter will be A plus B plus C by 2. Semi-perimeter. We are assuming here all the three sides are unequal. So A plus B plus C by 2. And the formula for area is square root of S into S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. Alright. So let us put in the values now. This is A plus B plus C by 2 into A plus B plus C by 2 minus A plus B plus C by 2 minus B, and A plus B plus C by 2 minus C. Till here I suppose everybody is clear. Alright. Now let us simplify this further. So this is A plus B plus C by 2 as it is, no change. Here if you simplify you will get here B plus C minus A by 2. Now how we are getting this? I'll just show you this one. A plus B plus C by 2 minus A. So this becomes A plus B plus C minus 2A by 2. So this and this makes it B plus C minus A by 2. Okay. So this becomes minus A because I showed you the process how to evaluate this using your simple mathematical concepts of the lower classes. And here this is A plus C minus B by 2. If you understand the pattern for this, when it was minus A, we had B plus C minus A. Now it is minus B, so we'll write A plus C minus B whole by 2. And here it is minus C, so we'll write A plus B minus C whole by 2. Because of the minus 2A that we are having once we are finding the LCM. Okay, now what we can do is, from these two, we can write it, see, B plus C plus A, B plus C minus A. So A plus B into A minus B is A square minus B square, product rule. I mean your special products. So this becomes 2 into 2, 4, and this becomes B plus C whole square minus A square. Okay, this B plus C is taken as 1 and plus A here minus A here. So this, and for this we will do 2 into 2, 4. Now multiply A plus C minus B with A plus B minus C. We have to multiply this. Please have patience when you are doing this, and most importantly be very careful with the plus and the minus sign. So this becomes B, let us keep it B square plus C square plus 2BC minus A square by 4. So this we are simplifying, opening the brackets and keeping it like this. And for this it will be A square, multiplying A square plus AC minus AB plus AB plus BC minus B square minus AC minus C square and plus BC. Okay, fine. Whole by 4. Now certain things are getting cancelled. What is it? Minus AC plus AC is getting cancelled. Minus AB plus AB is getting cancelled. Yes. Okay. Now writing it fresh in the form where this I'll rub out this portion. Now see, this becomes square root as it is. So B square plus C square plus 2BC minus A square by 4. This will be further reduced. I am not reducing it right now. Reason being, I'll tell you why. So this is A square and Okay, this is a squared, we have a minus b squared, and we have a minus c square. All right, and then we have a bc here and a bc here, so plus 2bc whole by 4. Now comes, I've already told you for right angle triangle a square plus b square is equal to c square. All right, so b square it is here, b square, and this c square minus a square, it will be b square. All right, so keeping the b square as it is, using c square minus a square, so c square minus a square is equal to b square, isn't it? So plus b square, okay, plus 2bc by 4. Here also minus b square kept as it is, so a square minus c square will be minus b square. Okay, like because c square minus a square is b square, so a square minus c square is minus b square. So minus b square plus 2bc by 4, kept it as it is. Keep following the steps. This is 2b square plus 2bc by 4, and this is minus 2b square plus bc, 2bc by 4. Now there's a 4 here, there's a 4 here, so I can take 4 into 4, 16. The 16 will be out of the root, so it becomes 1 by 4. That is reduced now. Now here we have 2bc minus 2bc plus 2b square, and we have 2bc minus 2b square. All right, so this becomes 1 by 4. Now what you can do is take a 2 common here and a 2 common here, so the 4 is taken common over here, so bc plus 2b square and bc minus 2b square. So this is 2 by 4. Why 2 by 4? Square root of 4 is 2. 2 is brought out. This is a plus b, a minus b formula. So bc whole square minus 4b to the power 4. I hope this is clear. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square form. This is half square root b square c square minus one second, 2 is taken common. This is b only. Yeah, this is only b. Alright, so b to the power 4. That means 1 by 2. Now time to take the b common, b square common. So this becomes c square minus b square. Okay, the b square is taken common. So this becomes half of square root of b square into c square minus b square will be a square. From here if you see c square minus b square, that is equal to a square. So this is a square. So half square root of a square and b square will be a b. Square root of b square will be b and square root of a square will be a. So half ab. Now in your triangle, if you remember, this was a and this was b. What was a? This is leg 1 and this is leg 2. Both the legs were a and b. So here is the formula. Half into a into b, that is half into product of legs. So area of right angle triangle, area will be half into product of legs. So here we complete the formula, also derivation of the formulae for a triangle with base and altitude given, also for a triangle whose all 3 sides are given by using Heron's formula, and also we had found out the derivation for the triangles that are equilateral, right angled as well as isosceles. For these 3 I have shown you how to derive the formula using Heron's formula. If you learn these formula, then for the sums you can directly use the formula and get the solution. But if you forget, then you always have your Heron's formula at hand to calculate the area. But if you remember this, your work becomes much more faster. But if you forget it by chance, we are all humans, we tend to forget things. So if you forget, then you always have Heron's formula always there for you to fetch the answers. So I hope the lesson today was clear. Though this sum was, the first part was dropped due to the lack of space, I would request you to pause the video and take down the things in your note copy so that you find it everything there in one place in your copy, and the formula derivation becomes easier for you. Also, please remember to please like the channel if you really like the videos, and comment your doubts. I would be very happy to attend them and also reply. Don't forget to subscribe and share the channel, and meet you very soon in the next video with a new topic.